what is the general effects of smoking cigarette? What is the cause of the problem of smoking cigarettes? So from your research, what do you think about that? So can you just share to the audience, please?
Well, I think lots of people know what cigarette is, right?
Right.
And you know, it smells really bad. I can't stand it.
Right.
And there are so many side effects of smoking cigarette because cigarettes contain so many toxic chemical.
Right.
Yeah. And everywhere I go, there's always people that use it.
Okay.
And sometimes I even see young people use it too. And the reason that they they use cigarette, from my research, they said sometimes they got inspired by their idol or other people around them in their environment.
Right.
Or sometimes they said they use it to reduce their stress.
Oh, okay.
Their stress, yeah.
Bạnសូមស្វាគមន៍មកកាន់ podcast រដូវកាលទី2ហើយថ្ងៃនេះផងដែរយើងមានភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសដែលមានប្អូនស្រុនលីគៀងដែលបានផ្ដល់នៅកិត្តិយសអញ្ជើញចូលរួមនៅក្នុងប្រធានបទដែលជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសហើយខ្ញុំនឹងធ្វើការសម្ភាសប្អូនស្រុនលីគៀងជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសទៅលើប្រធានបទផលប៉ះពាល់នៃថ្នាំជក់ឬក៏គេហៅថាបារីនោះផងដែរ And I would like to interview her in English. So first of all I would like to say good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Right. So to begin with, I would like to introduce yourself to the audience, please. So, what's your name?
Well, hello everybody. My name is Srun Lykeang. I'm 18 and I'm a student from Hun Sen Sang High School, grade 12, and also a part-time class student at Khmer Intellectual Academy.
Oh, thank you very much. So, once again, today podcast we are going to discuss about the effects of smoking cigarettes. Okay, so without further ado, we would like to know more about what is the general effects of smoking cigarette. What is the cause of the problem of smoking cigarettes? So from your research, what do you think about that? So can you just share to the audience, please?
Well, I think lots of people know what cigarette is, right?
Right.
And you know, it smells really bad. I can't stand it.
Right.
And there are so many side effects of smoking cigarette because cigarettes contain so many toxic chemical.
Right.
Yeah. And everywhere I go, there's always people that use it.
Okay.
And sometimes I even see young people use it too. And it's so sad to see something like that because they're still young and there are so many things they can do rather than choose to do smoking.
Okay.
Because it will affect to them, and when they use cigarette, it will affect to other people too.
Right.
Yeah. And the reason that they use cigarette, from my research, they said sometimes they got inspired by their idol or other people around them in their environment.
Right.
Or sometimes they said they use it to reduce their stress.
Oh, okay.
Their stress, yeah. Like that.
Okay.
Or some people addicted to it.
Right.
Yeah, because
Right.
cigarettes contain nicotine.
Right.
Yeah, nicotine is the drug in cigarette that cause addictions.
Right. Right. Thank you very much. So, any further for the effects of smoking cigarettes?
For today, I have 4 points
Okay.
to show everybody about the side effect of smoking cigarette.
Okay, let's go ahead.
So,
please.
the first point is about our health. Smoking cigarettes can lead to serious health conditions
Right.
such as lung cancers, heart disease, stroke, diabetes, respiratory disease, and it can also lead to other health issues such as decreased immune function, reduced fertility, and damage to organs
Right.
such as lung and livers.
Right.
Yeah. And the second point is about our looks.
Right.
So smoking cigarettes affects the way you look. Smoking cigarette does not only affects your health, but it also affects your appearance too.
Right.
Like yellow, brown stain on your teeth and tongues, bad breath,
Right.
premature aging of the skin, facial wrinkle, or such as line around the lips, and hair loss,
Of
and
course.
so many more.
Right. Okay.
More than this, it also affects to other people. Cigarette smoking does affects to everyone who's around the smokers. So it's mean that if you stand next to a person that smoke cigarette, you will affect by the smoke too, because you breathe in the same toxic chemical that have in cigarette. Yeah. And for the last point is about financial problems. So we all know that you need to spend money on cigarettes every day because you being addicted to it, right? And spending your money on cigarette is expensive. And as I mentioned about that, it affects our health. So if you smoke cigarette, you will get sick or have serious health condition.
Right.
So you need to spend money for the treatment, for the medicine. So what? It will affect to your financial.
Right.
And when you are sick, who's going to work? Who going to earn money to support family?
Right.
So it will affect to the financial problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
That's all. for now.
Okay, thank you very much. So once again, we would like to remind everybody that today's topic is about the effects of smoking cigarette. Before the podcast come to the end, we would like to ask Lykeang one last question: is what is your last impression or what is your recommendation regarding to the effects of smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, for my recommendation, I do not encourage anyone to do smoking.
Right.
Because cigarette is really, really bad. It contains so many toxic chemicals
Right.
that it will affect us and also other people. So I think we have to try to study and, no matter what happened in your life, do not use cigarette. And recently in our country, Cambodia, there was a news that say a man died because he used e-cigarette.
Okay.
So we can see that it's really, really bad for
Right.
our health.
Right.
Yes, it can take our lives away.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. So now our podcast come to the end. And before we finish our discussion today, and we would like to take this opportunity to, announce to all the people in public, particularly, people in Cambodia, try not to smoke because smoking cigarette can affect to, a variety of condition in your life. So in order to stop smoking, so everybody need to understand what is the cause of the problem. It can, cause to like that, that people can be dead because of smoking cigarettes. So now, so our podcast come to the end. Thank you very much. So see you later. Thank you.